Today, I'm making my first full video on this. This game is called Seabound. It is a One Piece game. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna be doing a little tutorial today. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a rundown and all that type. Now, let's head on with the video. So, first things first. Right here, this doubloons. I don't know really how to say it. But this will be your currency if you want to access stuff from the shop for free. You get this from codes. This is your belly. And obviously, you can buy moves and all types of other different stuff like that. Alright, then we have your abilities. This is Soru. You can get Geppo. Alright, these are different accessories you can get. Obviously, as you see, the accessories give you health, stamina. There's rings that give you more buffs. Um, but the main thing you're gonna want to find is what's it called? Oh, damage reduction. You see this? 4% damage reduction. This is what you want. Now, this is helpful because damage reduction, say someone has 20 M1 damage. If I have more damage reduction, they'll only be doing 10 to me. So it's very helpful. I would mainly focus on this for your accessories. It will help you in PvP and PvE. Alright, moving on. Progression. My advice when you first start the game, choose a path you want to go down. You can go down Haki path, you can go down Conqueror's path, Observation path, become swordsman, you can use close combat like fists, or ranged weapons like guns, or even find a developer. Now, how to progress? These are your skill points. You put in stats. I just got a stat reset, so I have to still put mine in. This is your bounty. You put in bounty for extra buffs. See, I have health, stamina, and damage. Now, one key, have 65% more bounty. So pretty much I would say 60 million more, 50, around from 50 to 100 million more than what you have put in. That's I don't know if that math is right, but you know, or else you will be getting debuffs onto your character and you will be weaker. Now moving on down to here. These are your accessories, these are weapons, and here are rings. Now if you come over here, so I'll just go down. These are your wins and stuff, crew points, gold. This is like a second type of like currency. This will let you get like stat point resets, style resets, hockey color resets from the PvP shop after Rampage that happens I think every hour. And yeah. Then we have your Haki path. Okay. Now this is what I was talking about. Your Haki path. You can once you get all of your hockey tiers to 4, you can go down into advanced paths. Advanced paths obviously let you do some stints. So 10 advanced will let you see people with HP and dodge. How advanced would just be Wi-Fi hockey if you watch the anime and see the memes. And Buso would be like Luffy's armament hockey and Zoro's. Alright, moving on. Then we have injuries. Once your max is 10 injuries. I would say once you get to 5, I would go over to the medic and buy and heal yourself so you get rid of your injuries. Island captures, these are events that happen around every 15-20 minutes. These will give you loot and XP for completing them. They are hard though. If you're new to the game, I highly do not recommend it, and I highly recommend that you're in a crew and you bring a friend. Skills. So Each race gives you like different buffs. If you're a human, you get extra 2 skills, and I'm pretty sure there's a little quest you can do for another extra 2. So I have 7 skills since I'm a human. And yeah. Stamina, style experience. So my style is first sword style, and I have Shanks' will. Now I have 7,000 XP, and this XP lets me upgrade and learn new moves with the experience, and it'll take away. Will. To get Conqueror's Haki, you need 50% will. Yours should be red, I think. And then it keeps leveling up. If you see it's blue, you have to go into a rampage and kill somebody to lock it at that tier. So mine was at 3%, and then it became 3% blue. And then I went into rampage, killed somebody, and now I locked it in at 4%, and now I have to keep doing that until you get to 50%. It's a long story. Yeah, it's hard. Alright, so that's like your progression and overall stats and stuff. We got the crew. I am not the captain of my crew. But here you have the logbook. You can say your crewmates, your other people, roles, customized crew. You can see your crew points on the bottom. And that's your crew. Alright. Now I think alright, now combat. I'm gonna show you. So your main source of combat is gonna be PvP and PvE. So there's 3 different people. There's bounty hunters, pirates, and marines, obviously. Each thing has different quests and different stuff you have to do to like level up. Now NPCs. If you find NPCs, yeah, right here. You kill them. F and M1 is evasive, and crit is M2. You can always change your thing. Once you kill them, you get a chest. This chest will allow you to get loot and money. See, my money went up, and you get different loot. Now, there's different chest tiers. There's going from common, which is brown, all the way up to, I'm pretty sure, rainbow. Rainbow allows you to get devil fruits from chests. Devil fruits are extremely rare in this game. Be aware of that. Alright, bosses normally give you pink chests. You can find yellow chests giving you rare loot and gold. And then rare chests give you, so obviously, the better the chest, the better loot you get. So like, if I get a pink chest, I can get a better weapon and other stuff. And yeah. Alright. And then another thing you're going to want to have when playing this is the game's Trello. Believe me, you need this. So you go onto your wiki, go here, type in this link right here. This is the final phase of Trello. It is highly useful. This will show you all your stuff and the ways to get stuff, NPCs, all the islands, features of the game. So for example, let me get into this. So here we have different factions, obviously. We got the Haki. This will show you how you get it and what it does. Alright, we got NPCs that you can look for. Races. There are a lot of races in this game. Each one has a different path you can go down and styles that you can get for your specific race. And yes. Here are the style trainers. Well, here are the style trainers. These are the styles. They have a lot. Now here are the style trainers. Okay. There's different grade weapons. There's common, rare, and great, and supreme. And then there's the boss grade, but that's from bosses. And then I'm pretty sure there's beast grade, which is from sea beasts. But so these two you would be getting from like rare and common chests, and these two you would hardly see or get, and you would get from like um, you know, pink chests and all that stuff. Now you come further down. There's lore weapons, and here are all of the fruits. Poneglyphs. I don't know if I said that right, but these are like special moves that you can get from that you can get from chests. So each style will have one of I don't think each style, but some of the styles have poneglyph moves, and it's like your ultimate, and they're strong, but hard to get. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. Anyways, this game is called Seabound. Um, yeah. Make sure to check it out. Make sure you get that link to the Trello and have fun. I will put up a montage soon of combat and hockey. And yeah.